Hello guys, I've just got in from the Emirates Stadium. I'm still wearing my scarf because it's freezing there tonight. It's that weird time in the British weather where it's sort of sunny in the day and warm and then absolutely freezing cold at night. What a night, what a result. 2-0 against Napoli. I think that is a fantastic result. I know there are going to be some regrets, some recriminations because it might have been more. But I think we all would have taken this at the start of the night. The clean sheet is incredibly valuable. And what a difference to what we saw against Everton. I mean, I suppose it shouldn't be a great surprise. We've all spent the next few days talking about the difference between the way this team plays at home and the way they play away. I think the real difference tonight was in the middle of the park. Central midfield, there were two changes there. Ramsey came in from the start and Lucas Torreira, who we've been without, of course, in the league through suspension. And if anyone had thought that Torreira had gone slightly off the boil, I think tonight was a really good demonstration of his qualities, of what he brings to the team. I thought he and Ramsey were outstanding. And it's funny, at the start of the game, I suddenly thought, we've got two central midfield players there with plenty of motivation. Torreira playing against the Serie A side, you'll know them well. He came from Serie A last season. And then Ramsey, who of course, is going to Serie A next summer, probably knows all Juventus fans are watching this game. Wanted to impress them and absolutely did that. I thought they were magnificent. Arsenal pressed. They pressed from the get-go. They did all sorts of things. They were knocking the ball into the corners, trying to win set pieces high up the pitch, win throw-ins, win corners, win free kicks. They weren't afraid to go long. They put those Napoli defenders and midfielders under enormous pressure. And Ramsey and Torreira, of course, are ideal for that because they're both capable of sprinting from the halfway line to close a man down. That's how Torreira got his goal, really, by closing down, winning the ball, and then obviously a bit of luck with the deflection. And Ramsey, a really composed finish for the goal, and not his first one of the night. I mean, there was another chance for him before that, which again, he took very, very, in a composed fashion, a little side foot. I think it was blocked. He won't believe he missed that late one, will he, from the cutback from the right from Mkhitaryan. I think it just bounced before he struck it. I've not seen a replay yet, but that's how it looked to me from inside the ground. But it reminded me of the Manchester United game in some respects. We is that what I mean? No, I mean the Chelsea game in January, I think, where we went 2-0 up and then sort of just controlled it. And they did have the odd chance, but I thought Cech was very good. I thought he punched, got things clear. He was alert when he needed to be. His kicking wasn't too bad. Of course, we had Koscielny back alongside Socrates and Monreal. That is our best back three. That is our best defensive unit. Kolasinac worked incredibly hard on the left-hand side and maybe paid the price for that a bit. I think if he'd had a little bit more freshness, maybe his pullbacks would have been a bit more accurate. He got in some fantastic positions, though. I thought Mesut Ozil had a couple of really lovely touches, particularly in that first half. A couple of beautiful turns and twists from him. Lacazette didn't have his best night, but worked hard as he always does. It didn't surprise me when he was withdrawn. Iwobi and Mkhitaryan coming on. Credit to Maitland-Niles as well, who I thought had a good night. I mean, he's a very odd player, Maitland-Niles. Does some things very well, some things very badly, but I thought this was good from him. Showed a willingness to sort of drive in field in a sort of, and please don't be offended, Ainsley, if you're listening, but in a sort of Kyle Walker-esque manner, that sort of Manchester City, Pep Guardiola trick of being a wing-back or full-back who's prepared to drive into the midfield. And actually the first goal kind of came about as a consequence of that, with him driving in field, Lacazette being outside him as part of that split strike force. Yeah, I thought he did well, particularly going forward. This is a really good result. It's not quite a good enough result for me to be uber confident of getting through, which is crazy. 2-0 is a fantastic advantage, especially with no away goals. We've got to fancy our chances of scoring in the second leg. Look how we could hurt them on the break in the second half. Didn't quite take advantage of it, but we might well have done. I'm really, really pleased with this, really encouraged, and also it's really important for the morale of the squad ahead of Watford on Monday, which is a massive, massive, massive game. I really do think if we don't win that, it's just going to be an uphill struggle from this point on domestically. But I think if we do, it could give us the confidence we need going into those final few games. Anyway, this was a good result. The performance was better than I anticipated. Credit to the players who worked incredibly hard. Credit to the manager for picking the right 11. Let's hope we can push on from here. and thank God we didn't get caught. All throughout the game, I was thinking about the Atletico game last season and how we got stung right at the end. Fortunately, we didn't. We kept the clean sheet this time. We go to Italy with that. We've got to be in with a really good chance of reaching a semi-final here. Come on, Arsenal. Bye-bye for now.